The obedience movement is gradually gaining global attention as reports about Peter Obi now appears on more international media outlets. An editor at the UN Dispatch and a well-known journalist, Mark Leon Goldberg, has urged that the death of George Floyd has a link with the obedience movement. In a Twitter thread, Matt Goldberg explained that the Black Lives Matter movement, which was highly impacted by George Floyd's death, was what inspired the NSAS protest. George Floyd was an African American man who was murdered by an officer in Minnesota in May 25th, 2020. His death triggered a massive protest in the United States, and it was also a major catalyst to the Black Lives Matter movement. The journalist further explained that the NSAS protest triggered a massive political awakening among the young people, which was why there was a rise in the number of newly registered voters of people below the age of 34, and most of these young people are rooting for Peter Obi's presidency. He asserted that if Peter Obi emerges victorious in the coming election, it could represent the most significant political impact of the George Floyd protests anywhere in the world. Well, however, his tweet was followed by mixed reactions. Of course, it's going to follow a lot of mixed reactions. Some people might believe that, some people might not really believe that, and some Nigerians seems to disagree with his opinion. Well, I don't even agree with your assertion. The movement only gained momentum because of the emergence of Peter Obi through a party different from the two dominant failed parties. If Obi wasn't on the ballot, Nigeria youth wouldn't have given a hoot about this election. It is that simple. Nothing concerns George Floyd in this movement. Absolutely nothing. In fact, no one during NSAS will link the two or link George Floyd's incident as a source of awakening leading to the obedience. It is not related. Mbok, yes, so Shetibo. They say e no dey related, oh, e no dey related, oh, e no dey related, oh, e no dey related. So that's why they say kind of mixed reactions. Yeah, mixed reactions. While we appreciate your recognition of the strides and struggles of the Nigerian youth, please desist from trying to link it to George Floyd or BLM. The current Nigerian youth movement in politics, which began with NSAS, is original in its own right. Lives were lost. Respect that. You see, you got to respect that too. Absolutely, with NSAS being the catalyst behind the movement and Black Lives Matter giving a platform to so many demonstrations against police brutality across the globe in that time frame. Maybe the man is saying it from a different angle because it has the positive side. The Joy Floyd's matter, it has positive and negative aspect of it, and I think the negative aspect of it is where majority of the people are not agreeing with this journalists, that don't just link it there. When you talk about awareness, when you talk about the popularity, acceptability, well, but not really in the real sense if you want to look at it from that angle. Yes, we know that a lot of things have been happening since Peter Obi came on board. It has changed the dynamics of politics, just like the what is it called, the Ghanaian cleric says that oh, if Nigeria to be a sane place, of course, which is not supposed to be, no matter what, there must an election must be conducted. But I just feel that the Ghanaian pastor was just like was just moved by his own emotions, that oh, they would have just picked Obi and just put him as a president instead of conducting an election, which of course is not going to happen anyway. Everybody must go and test his popularity. In as much you are contesting for one position or the other, you'll go there and test your popularity, and whatever that comes out of it, so be it. I think it's a kind of trying to encourage the people to say, oh, you know what, there's no uh what is it called, There's no need to beat around the bush or about the bush, this and that. It is clear, but like they always say, one man's meat is another man's poison. Yes, it's another man's poison. You can't just say get it or take it that way. It might look like this man making this assertion that a Peter Obi's a movement is just like a Lloyd Floyd, I mean George Floyd. People are seeing it from a different perspective. You might say, oh, this person is good, but this person say, oh no, I don't like this aspect of this person. Oh, this person might not be good. Oh, but I like the aspect of this person and what have you. So, um, like they always say, variety is a spice of life. This is what you want. This is what I want. Everybody cannot go on the same or in the same direction. That is a given. Everybody cannot go on the same direction. So we just need to get that, and everybody's opinion must be respected. But at the end of the day, one thing that I know that is common is that when the time of suffering, everybody, if of course it's not even everybody, because those who are on the side of the government of the day or who are opportune to have access to the cookie jar, they will be singing a different song altogether. So guys, let's hear your opinion if you really agree with what this American journalist has said.